Clover Classic Custard, the creamy taste that takes you back. Made with love by Clover.
Dearly beloved, we are gathered here today to join in holy matrimony two of South Africa's legends, Clover Classic Custard and the humble Malva. But they've just been given a facelift today because they've been made even more delicious than ever before with the addition of yet another South African legend, Rooibos. And with that, you have yourself a beautiful restaurant quality meal with flavors that will take you right back to your Oma base back in the day. Served with generous lashings of Clover Classic Custard, this is bound to be a family favorite. It's classic, it's creamy, it's delicious. And by the grace of her beauty, she will display how we're going to make this. Grace Stevens, how are you?
I am so well, and even better for seeing this delicious dessert.
This is home. This is
absolutely.
home right here.
Yes.
So take me back home on another delicious route. How are we making this recipe?
So I've kind of prepared a lot because it is a lot of preparation here. So I've beat up my eggs and my sugar.
Excellent.
Until it's nice ribbon, and then popped in some apricot jam into there. Then I'm going to put my dry ingredients in. I've already sifted this. It's always a good idea to sift your flour when you're
Why
baking.
is that again? Just tell us again.
It just creates a lot of air in it, and then of course when it's in the oven, hot air rises. That's how you get a beautiful fluffy cake.
There we go.
Yeah. Some bicarb goes in there. And then on the stove top, you want to melt some butter, and then you want to add your milk and your vinegar, and then it's going to curdle because the acid in the vinegar is going to curdle your milk. But that's okay, do not panic.
You want that to happen.
Yes, you want that to happen. And then I'm going to add this to my dry ingredients over here.
All right, and while you do that, you at home can SMS the keyword Clover to 33728. We'll send you a link to the recipe as well as the ingredients list so that you can make your very own Clover Classic Custard Rooibos Malva Pudding.
Oh, yes. So in goes my nicely beaten eggs and my sugar, and then I'm going to fold that in.
Okay.
This then goes into a nicely greased oven-proof dish.
And important that you fold in, right? Because
It
you
is.
worked
You
very
wanna
hard to
keep
build
all
up
that
that air
air.
when you were beating your eggs and sugar, and you don't want to lose that air. Otherwise, your
Absolutely.
malva might be a biggie pop.
Oh, I'm going to make a pastry chef out of you.
Listen.
Definitely. Good advice. Excellent. Right.
SMS the keyword Clover to 33728. All right, next step.
It goes in the oven 40 minutes at about 190 degrees until you can put a toothpick in and it comes out clean.
Yes, excellent.
Now, it won't be Malva pudding unless you've done this delicious sauce.
All right, so how do we make this delicious
So,
sauce?
clover cream goes in, and into that you're going to pop 4 Rooibos tea bags.
I love the
little bit
creaminess of this entire recipe because for me at the end of the day, of course the Clover Classic Custard is going to add that beautiful taste of home and it's going to be creamy, but every element in this is so super creamy and delicious.
Oh, definitely. So my clover crush, my orange clover crush, some butter, 150 grams of butter, 150 grams of that sugar, and you just bring this gently to the boil. You don't want a rolling boil, but you just want it to get bubbles around the outside. This gets poured on your hot, steaming pudding.
As soon as it comes out.
As soon as it comes out, you poke some holes in the top of your pudding, and you pour it out.
Give it that shower.
And it's like a sponge. It just it just absorbs all that moisture, and that's what makes a Malva pudding a Malva pudding.
Excellent, excellent. And once you've served it up, you're just going to go generously with as much custard as you can.
You have to put your clover custard on, definitely.
As much as you can drown it in, I believe.
Yeah, but you're not trapped into making it with Rooibos. You could put cocoa powder in it and make a chocolate Malva pudding.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. You could use other flavoured teas in it. You could even use coffee to make a coffee Malva pudding.
Listen.
So you really are, it's very versatile.
See, if you did that now, you could have it for breakfast and then justify that you're getting your caffeine kick in there too.
You could have it for breakfast because this makes stunning rusks. So any leftover, if
Okay,
there are
wait.
leftovers.
I can't do right now. Gracie just suggested that we turn Malva pudding into rusks. That might be the singular most brilliant idea I've ever heard on live TV. While I digest that, please take a look at how we made this. How did you even imagine that?
So you take it and you dry it.
With the simple addition of Rooibos, you have a restaurant quality meal with flavors that will take you straight back to your Oma's kitchen with this Clover Classic Custard Rooibos Malva Pudding recipe. To get started, add 2 eggs and 275 grams of sugar to a bowl. Beat until pale and fluffy. Next, add 2 tablespoons of apricot jam. Beat to combine. Then sift together 375 grams of cake flour, 1 teaspoon bicarb of soda, and a pinch of salt. Sift into the mixture. Fold the ingredients together. Add 3 tablespoons of melted clover butter, 150 milliliters of Clover fresh full cream milk, and 1 tablespoon vinegar. Fold together. Pour into an oven-proof dish. Bake at 190 degrees Celsius for 40 minutes. For the sauce, add 100 ml of Clover Crush Orange, 275 ml Clover fresh cream, 150 grams Clover butter, 150 grams sugar, and 4 Rooibos tea bags into a heated pot. Whisk to combine. Simmer gently. Remove the tea bags. Then pour the mixture over the pierced Malva pudding. Allow to stand for 30 minutes before serving. Served with generous lashings of Clover Classic Custard, this is bound to become a family favorite. Classic, creamy, and delicious till the last drop.
Made with love by Clover.
Ah, yes, SMS the keyword Clover to 33728. Of course, puddings are a classic. They bring about that nostalgia, and that is just nostalgia staring right at me. Well made, Gracie. Well done.
Thank you.
And listen, I think we've just come up with the most amazing, brilliant idea. South Africa's next breakfast. Imagine this for breakfast. Malva pudding rusks with custard-flavored coffee.
Ooh.
Oh!
No, I think it's just a brilliant idea.
I'm ready. I'm so ready. But they do say the proof, of course, is in the pudding. And if you're lucky enough to get there before it's all eaten, then, of course, get yourself in it. Can I?
Yes, please.
I know we take pictures and all of that, but I have to just... Oh, my goodness. Okay. Just get a piece of that over there. Oh. And, of course, you can see how beautifully moist it is because that sauce you made.
You approve? Breakfast
So
of champions.
good. It's so good.
Good.
Oh, SMS Clover to 33728. Thank you very much, Gracie. Beautiful.
Thanks for having me.
Clover Classic Custard. The creamy taste that takes you back. Made with love by Clover.